You know, the G2 FPX one also pretty shit.
G2 right out the gate, just desperation drafting from like the first game. Like that's also a bomber.
Caps Pike.
That's another way you know I know. It's wild, isn't it?
He's like, I hear you can roam, Joan B. What if I play Pike? I'm like, no. Which is so sad because that was actually a year where G2 probably had the best chance of any Western team ever to actually win Worlds, and it was wasted.
Oh, for real. I've actually seen, I can't remember if it's Caps or Yankos, but one of them even said something like that they actually have literally woken up in the night thinking about that final. Because that's the one where, like, not only could you have won, but that window's gone now, isn't it? Like, that was a brief period where you're like, oh my God. And then the worst thing is, Monty, you lie to yourself when you lose that final of like, it's all right, we'll be back here next year. And it's like, you never will be, bro, but okay. I know that's a bummer, but it's over. Like, this was lightning in a bottle, and it's gone now. So
surely
sorry.
Skewmond will be the jungler to carry them back to international glory, Thorin.
By the way, I didn't want to do a whole rant on it, but I'm getting really sick and tired of this thing people do, Monty. I'll explain it very briefly and you'll get the premise, right? You know the reason why we're actually disliked? Because there's no upside aside from, you know, like intellectual integrity, covering the game's history properly. There's no upside with fans to say that like a popular team sucks, Monty. It doesn't do anything. You'd be better off doing what they do on Riot broadcasts. You pretend every team's really good and T1's just not quite as good as Gen G. That's all. Aside from that, they're really good. Every team's awesome. They're all the best teams in the world, Monty. Now, the reason why I say that is because when it comes to like rating people do just want you to say these people are all fucking dope. What were we just talking about there, by the way? What were we talking? Skewmond, there you go. So what people want to do is this. You've seen it with Skewmond and then this Kalist player, right? Monty, we're pretending every great rookie is Caps. We're just doing that now. So Skewmond, yeah. Oh, by the way, he's the Yankos. You know, this Kalist guy, yeah, he's basically Uzi Eye. Like, they haven't even played one game yet. They haven't played one LEC game, and we're already crowning them like, because here's what I don't get, mate. I actually thought there would be a way bigger blowback over, like, we're just getting rid of Yike, but for a rookie. Like, what? Like, what? Oh, sorry, yeah, for rookie and support. Like, what? That's a crazy move. Like, these moves were on the table and no one was even complaining. Like, Mickey X didn't have a great year, but he's not shit. Like,
well,
he does
I
bring
think the Mickey X thing is mostly because they want a laning support rather than a roaming support, which is a choice.
I mean, it's implied also this might be like a Hansam move where they're doing it to keep him happy or some shit like that. Yeah, true.
I think there is value because Hansama likes to play a lane dominant style to really like just crush through bottom lane and win the game that way, which is not something that Mickey X necessarily gives you all the time. But we'll see. I mean, obviously Mickey X has been enormously successful both individually and with G2. It's definitely going to be I think a massive change to the style that G2 wants to play. And also I think the problem is that G2 has been about, you know, over the years, they have this X factor, this surprise factor, right? And you just get less of that when Mickey X isn't on your team because he is like the Joker player on your team. He's the wild card. So it does make it harder.
I'm just going to put this out there, guys. If you played in the LFL, you don't get to be hyped anymore. Do you know why I say that? Because Sakan ran the LPL, motherfucker. He ran that fucking league. So how did that work out? How did Sakan work out in the LEC? And he's a mega veteran, by the way. So I think that the LFL players specifically are the ones that get mega overrated, man. Every rookie from there, he's a genius. It's like, mate, I've even the same people who tell me I should shut the fuck up about Bo are telling me Kalista is Uzi Eye. Like, all right, mate, what did you say?
See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.